I said effective networking. Yes, I've written 6 best-selling books on the subject. To begin with, Success Runs in Our Race. This is what it looks like. You saw it in the sizzle reel. I wrote this book 30 years ago. It is a modern-day classic. It is required reading in 57 historically Black colleges. It is the book that started the networking conversation and ultimately started the networking movement. If you have not read it, it still sells on Amazon 10,000 copies a year. How many books do you know that are 30 years old that still sell 10,000 copies other than the Bible and a few classics? Read the damn book. It will change your life. Now, let me get this clear. I don't want you to think like me. I just want you to think that we need critical thinkers in the Black world. There are 1.6 billion people of African descent around the world. We are at the bottom of every single economic statistic that matters in the world, including the continent of Africa, where we control 70% of the most important minerals on the planet. But per capita, our people are the poorest on the continent, of all continents. I've given over 2,000 speeches, written 6 best-selling books. No matter where I go, from Miami to Seattle, from San Diego to Maine, from Los Angeles to New York, South Africa, East Africa, West Africa, North Africa, all over the Caribbean, and all over South America. No matter where I go, the economic condition of our people is exactly the same. We have to change our minds. We need a new mindset. We need a new level of consciousness. And that level of consciousness begins with knowing who the hell you are. It begins there. As Dr. John Henrik Clarke said, that a tree without roots will die. What are your roots? Understand that we are the children of the slaves that would not die, that we have the genetic encoding of the great kings and queens of Africa, that we were building pyramids and solving complex engineering problems when other cultures were living in caves eating each other. Yes. And in spite of the fact that America kept its foot on our throat for 350 years, we overcame that and we rose like the phoenix. So if everything happens for a reason, it serves us in some special way, and we will never understand that reason looking forward, and we will only understand it looking backwards. If in fact that is the truth, my brothers and sisters, maybe we were not sent here. Think about this deeply. Maybe we were not sent here, or brought here, I should say. Maybe we were not brought here. Maybe we were sent here. Do you believe that God would put his weakest people here to do his toughest job? I don't think so. How could an America who would morally, spiritually, and biblically justify the kidnapping and raping and pillaging of another 2 people, natives already in America and Africans brought to America, have any moral or spiritual grounding? And perhaps had God not sent African people here, America might have self-destructed by now. God works in mysterious ways. Yes, we have suffered. But the 46 million Black people in America are the smartest group of Black people in the entire world. We are the intellectual capital base of the 1.6 billion people, Black people in this world. So while we will never get where we're going without collaborating with our brothers and sisters on the continent and throughout the diaspora, they will not get where they're going without effectively utilizing brothers and sisters like you and me that have been here and have gotten the kind of education and the kind of training that we have gotten. We are an awesome and powerful people. Understand that. Understand that relationships with each other, this is the key here. Connecting the dots, so to speak, is everything. And I've been preaching that gospel for years and years and years. Connecting the dots, leveraging more effectively our collective resources and intellectual capital, right? That is what we have to do. If you go on YouTube, there's a famous video that I did at the State of the Black World, or State of Black America. I'm going to show this to you, some time ago. It looked like this. It was a little chart that showed Black people symbolically. These dots are Black people. Yeah. Beautiful, educated, and moneyed Black people all over the world. And what you will notice about these beautiful and educated and moneyed Black people is that everybody is separated and doing their own thing. There is no power there. This is where all the power is. When we connect the dots, this is what Everett and his team is doing. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of somebody else's network, this is where the power is. In communities where people are connected, and the schools will work better. The crime rate will be lower. The economic growth rate will be higher. It is easy to break a finger. It is hard to break a fist. The strength is in the wolf. But the strength is not in the wolf. The strength is in the pack. All right? Are you a part of a pack? What are you contributing to that pack? And is that pack working together? So we have to understand what Jesus said to us. There's a beautiful passage in the Bible, a direct quote from Jesus Christ. John 5:30. Read it. A direct quote from Jesus Christ. There are 800,000 words in the Bible. Only 1,200 words are direct quotes from Jesus Christ. And here's what Jesus said. I of my own self can do nothing. Now, this was Jesus. Jesus couldn't get it done on his own by himself in a vacuum, the Son of God. So what's up with you? Why would you think you could do anything significant, anything worth talking about on your own by yourself in a vacuum? You can't. Relationship